4 years after releasing on the PlayStation 2, Persona 4 has come to the Vita as Persona 4 Golden. A slick HD version of the storied Japanese role-playing game with a new character and new personas. In short, it's amazing, and you should play it if level grinding and high school drama is your thing. And honestly, whose thing isn't that? Persona 4 Golden is a beautiful game. Gone are the blocky character models and 4:3 screen ratio. Everything here is widescreen, bright, and colorful. The music's that catchy brand of Japanese pop that somehow doesn't get annoying 50 hours into the game. And the voices here are varied and excellent. That's a good thing because you're going to hear them a lot. While dungeon battles are a big part of Persona 4, so is story. We play as a big city boy transplanted in the country for 1 year. Just as we start making friends at school and getting googly eyes for the ladies, people start turning up dead, and we figure out it's because a killer is tossing people into another dimension via TV. We're the only ones who can stop the killer thanks to our persona power, so the game is afoot. It's a clever, interesting yarn enhanced by our ability to choose who we hang out with, which sport to play, and a number of different decisions that personalize the story. There's a real ownership of our character, and you'll find yourself feeling for the group. Now here's the thing that's both Persona 4 Golden's greatest strength and weakness. The game is effing huge. Depending on side quests, grinding, and whatnot, you're looking at a 60-hour campaign the first time. And that unlocks New Game Plus mode, which packs its own ending. There are books to read in Persona 4 to enhance skills, jobs to take to buff stats, relationships to maintain, a garden to care for, quizzes in school, the quest for a girlfriend. It can all be a bit overwhelming. Yes, there are brief tutorials for fusing personas and learning to fish, but it's easy to miss these activities and have a hard time wrapping your head around the options. My girlfriend was also blazing through the game while I was reviewing it, and I learned more from her than I did from the in-game hints. This game is so big that it's easy to feel like you're not spending your time wisely. Thankfully, you learn as you play, and we'll sort it all out by the time the battles get truly difficult. Persona 4 Golden is very much a JRPG. You'll attend school, get some story, and then, usually, get to decide how to spend your afternoons. Reading, working, and hanging out with your friends all build out your character, and they're all building to the same goal, stronger personas. If you don't know what personas are, think Pokemon. You go into these multi-floored dungeons intent on saving a trapped peer, and when you battle the shadows inside, you call upon the powers of the personas assigned you. Ice attacks, fire moves, and so on. These are those creatures' bread and butter. As you battle, you earn experience and level up. As your personas get used, they level up as well. This is what Persona 4 Golden is all about. The stories, the classes, the relationships, they're all facilitating this level grinding. Once you beat a dungeon's boss, you're free to return to the dungeon and grind to your heart's content. Then bail out and sell items to get money to get better armor and weapons. It's the JRPG formula that's hooked millions over the years, and it's great here thanks to varied enemies and allies. Once you get in a rhythm with your personas, you can worry about fusing them together to create new beasts and filling out that massive compendium in your attempt to catch them all. Every dungeon has its own theme so as not to get visually boring. Building out relationships is a blast, and there's so much to do that you could conceivably play this game well into 2013. If you've already played on the PS2, Persona 4 offers a couple of new features in the way of an online SOS system that kicks back words of encouragement from other players. These give you a buff in battle, but they aren't anything amazing. Meanwhile, the new character Marie gives you another social link to flesh out and some new story stuff. Still, the big changes for seasoned vets are the widescreen visuals and extra lines of dialogue. Persona 4 Golden is what the PlayStation Vita has been waiting for. It's a supremely deep and engaging JRPG that will keep you staring at your OLED screen for hours on top of hours. The visuals are slick, the dungeons are cool, and the story grabs you. There's a daunting amount of nuance to figure out, but even if you don't want to learn the ins and outs of every Persona fusion, Persona 4 Golden is not to be missed. For more on Persona 4 Golden, go to the store and buy it. It's that good. For everything about the world of video games, head on over to IGN.com.